Item number 9, the privilege and question R. And considering, Mr. Chairman, no members would like to make use or to be recognized under the privilege and question R. Therefore, we proceed with the next item, which is item number 10, other matters. For item number 10, Mr. Chairman, small letter A, we have a letter certified as urgent coming from the Provincial Governor, Harris Christopher M. Ongchuan. With this, Mr. Chairman, kindly please direct the Secretary to read the first item certified to as urgent. Letter certified to as urgent.
SB Secretary, kindly read letter of coming from the Office of the Governor.
Office of the Governor, June 18, 2026. The Honorable Vice Governor Clarence E. Dato, Presiding Officer, and members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of this province. Dear Presiding Officer and gentlemen and ladies of the Sangguniang, I hereby certify the urgency of passing a resolution adopting and approving the 2026 Supplemental Annual Investment Program 2 of the Province of Northern Samar, containing priority programs, projects, and activities that require timely approval to facilitate the corresponding budgetary authorization, fund utilization, procurement processes, and implementation within the current fiscal year. For your immediate legislative action, thank you. Very truly yours, signed, Harris Christopher M. Ongchuan, Governor.
Thank you, SB Secretary. Majority Leader.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, to consider and sponsor the resolution urgently requested as read by the Secretary. Kindly please recognize the Chairman of the Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriation, the Honorable Don L. Abalon, Mr. Chair.
Honorable Don L. Abalan is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Before I make the appropriate motion, Mr. Chair, I'd just like to manifest that on page 39, item number 8000-1-1-08-372, pertaining to the Kabarian Kanhumadal Hiparayan FMR, to make the appropriate typographical correction, Mr. Chair, because unless the municipality of Pambuhan is willing to turn over these 3 barangays to San Roque, which we are very much willing to accept, these 3 barangays are actually belonging to the municipality of Pambuhan, not the municipality of San Roque. So just for the typographical correction, Mr. Chair.
Duly noted and should be properly corrected. Thank you, Honorable
Thank you,
Don L.
Mr.
Abalan.
Chair. And with that, may I respectfully move to pass a resolution adopting and approving the 2026 Supplemental Annual Investment Program number 2 of the Province of Northern Samar, containing priority programs, projects, and activities that require timely approval to facilitate corresponding budgetary authorization, fund utilization, procurement process, and implementation within the current fiscal year. I so move, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion which was duly seconded for the passage of a resolution adopting and approving the 2026 Supplemental Annual Investment Program 2 of the Province of Northern Samar, containing priority programs, projects, and activities that require timely approval to facilitate the corresponding budgetary authorization, fund utilization, procurement processes, and implementation within the current fiscal year. Hearing no objection, said motion is hereby approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Don L. Abalan. Majority Leader.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman, for the second letter of urgency under item small letter B in the other matters. Kindly please again direct the Secretary to read the second letter of urgency.
SB Secretary, kindly read another letter of urgency coming from the Office of the Governor.
Office of the Governor, June 17, 2026. Attorney Clarence E. Dato, Vice Governor and Presiding Officer, and the members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Province of Northern Samar. Dear Vice Governor Dato and the ladies and gentlemen of the Sangguniang, I hereby certify the urgency of passing a resolution authorizing Governor Harris Christopher M. Ongchuan and in his absence, Vice Governor Clarence E. Dato to enter into a Memorandum of Agreement, MOA, with the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, NCCA, for the project Kabilin Showcasing Northern Samar Heritage. Attached is a draft Memorandum of Agreement, MOA, for your reference. Thank you for your immediate legislative action. Signed, Harris Christopher M. Ongchuan, Governor.
Thank you, SB Secretary. Majority Leader.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. To consider and sponsor the resolution urgently requested coming from the Office of the Provincial Governor, Harris Christopher M. Ongchuan. Kindly please recognize the Vice Chair of the Committee of Tourism, Culture, and the Arts, the Honorable Gerardo Gerald A. Miranda, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable Gerardo Gerard A. Miranda is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Majority Leader. With the letter certified as urgent by the Governor, our Governor, Honorable Harris Christopher M. Ongchuan, I therefore move, Mr. Chair, for the passage of a resolution authorizing Governor Harris Christopher M. Ongchuan and his absence, Vice Governor Clarence E. Dato, to enter into a Memorandum of Agreement, MOA, with the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, NCCA, for the project Kabilin, Showcasing Northern Samar Heritage. I therefore move, Mr. Chair, for the passage.
There is a motion which was duly seconded for the passage of a resolution authorizing Governor Harris Christopher M. Ongchuan and in his absence, Vice Governor Clarence E. Dato to enter into a Memorandum of Agreement with the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, NCCA, for the project Kabilin, Showcasing Northern Samar Heritage. Hearing no objection, said motion is hereby approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Gerardo Gerard A. Miranda. Majority Leader.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. For item small letter C under the other matters, kindly please again direct the Secretary to read the third letter of urgency coming from the Office of the Honorable Governor Harris Christopher M. Ongchuan.
SB Secretary, kindly read another letter of urgency coming from the Office of the Governor.
Office of the Governor, June 17, 2026. Attorney Clarence E. Dato, Vice Governor and Presiding Officer, and the members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Province of Northern Samar. Dear Vice Governor Dato, and the ladies and gentlemen of the Sangguniang, I hereby certify the urgency of passing a resolution authorizing the Governor and, in his absence, Vice Governor Clarence E. Dato to sign the deed of donation and receive 2 medical transport vehicles from the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office in favor of the provincial government of Northern Samar. Thank you for your immediate legislative action. Signed, Harris Christopher M. Ongchuan, Governor.
Thank you, SB Secretary. Majority Leader.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. To consider and sponsor the resolution, the resolution urgently requested coming from the Office of the Honorable Governor. Kindly please recognize the Honorable Leonida Pilodenyo, member of the Committee on Health.
Honorable Leonida Pilodenyo is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Majority Floor Leader. Good afternoon. With the letter of urgency coming from the Honorable Governor dated June 17, 2026, I respectfully move to pass a resolution authorizing the Honorable Governor Harris Christopher M. Ongchuan and in his absence, Vice Governor Clarence E. Dato to sign the deed of donation and receive 2 transport vehicle coming from the PCSO office in favor of the provincial government of Northern Samar. I so move, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion duly seconded for the passage of a resolution authorizing the Governor, Aris Christopher M. Angchuan, and in his absence, Vice Governor Clarence E. Dato, to sign the deed of donation and receive 2 medical transport vehicles from the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office in favor of the provincial government of Northern Samar. Hearing the objection, said motion is hereby approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Unida Piloden, Majority Leader.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman, for the third letter of urgency coming from the office of the Honorable Governor Harris Christopher M. Ungchuan. Kindly please again direct the Secretary to read the letter.
SB Secretary, kindly read another letter of urgency coming from the office of the Governor.
Office of the Governor, June 19, 2026. The Honorable Vice Governor Clarence E. Dato, Presiding Officer and members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, this province. Dear Presiding Officer and gentlemen and ladies of the Sangguniang, I hereby certify the urgency of passing a resolution confirming the appointment of Mr. Ruel L. Harito, Provincial Government Department Head, Provincial Human Resource Management and Development Office, Provincial Human Resource Management and Development Office, this province. For your immediate legislative action, thank you. Very truly yours, signed, Harris Christopher M. Ongchuan, Governor.
Thank you, SB Secretary, Majority Leader.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman, to sponsor the resolution confirming and resolution of confirmation and concurrence of our provincial department head, particularly our provincial human resource and management officer. Kindly please recognize the Honorable Dionisio Dexter Galit, Chairman of the Committee on Civil Service, Appointments and Reorganization, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable Dionisio Dexter D. Galit is recognized.
Mr. Chair, may I be recognized ahead of Board Member Dexter Galit?
Honorable Acela Rufa Andrea Guillamaclayog is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon, colleagues. Good afternoon, everyone. Before the body proceeds with the concurrence of Mr. Ruel L. Harito as Provincial Human Resource and Management Officer, may I respectfully manifest that the appointee is related to me within the 4th civil degree of consanguinity. In view of this, and to avoid any conflict of interest, I hereby voluntarily inhibit myself from participating in the voting on this matter. May my manifestation and inhibition be duly entered into the records, Mr. Chair.
Duly noted, and SB Secretary, kindly take note of that. And on that ground, your excuse from on the concurrence confirmation of the appointment of Mr. Ruel L. Harito as Provincial Government Department Head.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. You may proceed, Honorable Dionisio Dexter D. Galit.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Majority Leader. Mr. Chairman, in my capacity as Chairman of the Committee on Civil Service, Appointments and Reorganization, may I move that we pass a resolution confirming and concurring the appointment of Mr. Ruel L. Harito as Provincial Government Department Head of the Provincial Human Resource and Management and Development Office of the Provincial Government of Northern Samar. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Before ruling on the motion, no, session suspended. Gusto mo mag, ano muna? So may we hear from the appointee, Mr. Roel L. Harito, Provincial Government Department Head, Provincial Human Resource Management and Development Office.
Hello. Mr. Presiding Officer, Attorney Clarence Datu, and honorable members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Northern Samar. Good afternoon. I stand here before you today to humbly seek your concurrence for my appointment as a Provincial Human Resource Management and Development Officer. I have been designated in this position since February last year by the Honorable Governor. But prior to that, I served as a municipal administrator of the municipality of Silvino Lubos for 1 year, where I gained valuable experience in local governance, executive management, and policy implementation. This role strengthened my leadership, decision-making, and organizational management skills, particularly in coordinating across departments to achieve strategic objectives. Furthermore, I bring with me 16 years of experience as Political Affairs Officer 2 at the House of Representatives. This extensive tenure has provided me with a solid foundation in legislative processes, public service, stakeholder engagement, and administrative operations, all of which are essential competencies for the position of PHRMDO. With my combined experience in human resource management, local governance, and national legislative service, I am confident in my ability to effectively lead the PHRMDO and further strengthen its program and services. I am deeply committed to upholding meritocracy, professionalism, and excellence in public service, and to contributing to the continued development of our provincial workforce. In view of the foregoing, I respectfully request for your concurrence of my appointment. Thank you very much for your time and consideration.
Thank you, Mr. Ruel L. Harito. Thank you. Going back to the motion, the pending motion.
Mr. Chairman, may I be recognized?
Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, if I may, before the chair could make a ruling to the motion of the Honorable Dexter Galit, with the resolution confirming and concurring the appointment of Mr. Ruel Harito as Department Head of the Provincial Human Resource Management and Development Officer. Earlier, Mr. Chairman, there was a manifestation by our colleague, the Honorable Acela Rupa Andrea Layog, for her inhibition for the confirmation of concurrence. Mr. Chairman, just for the record, the Secretary may enter into the records that all the members present, including the members joining our session via Zoom, except for the Honorable Layog, inhibited during the presentation of the resolution for confirmation and concurrence. So move, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, may I rephrase my manifestation? All members concur and confirm the appointment of Mr. Ruel Harito, except for Honorable Layog, which earlier in her manifestation via Zoom inhibited. I stand to be corrected, Mr. Chairman.
Oh, that's more clearer now. I thought all of you are inhibited.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I stand to be corrected.
There's a motion duly seconded for the passage of a resolution concurring, confirming the appointment of Mr. Ruel L. Harito, Provincial Government Department Head, Provincial Human Resource Management and Development Officer at the Provincial Human Resource Management and Development Office of Northern Samar. Hearing no objection and or comments, the said motion is hereby approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Congratulations, Mr. Ruel
Mr.
L.
Chairman,
Harito.
may I move for a few minutes suspension?
Session suspended. Thank you, Honorable Junicia Dexter D. Galit. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. For the next item and the other matters is item small letter E, proposed resolution. We have a proposed resolution. With this, kindly please direct our SP Secretary to read the proposed resolution. Under item is letter E.
SB Secretary, kindly read the proposed resolution under letter E of other matters.
Proposed resolution expressing strong support and endorsement for the appointment of Mr. Bernardo S. Blanquit Jr., MPA, as Secretary to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of the Province of Northern Samar.
Thank you, SB Secretary. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, to consider and sponsor the resolution expressing strong support and endorsement for the appointment of Mr. Bernardo S. Blanquit Jr., MPA, as Secretary to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of this province. Kindly please recognize the Honorable Don L. Abalon, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable Don L. Abalon is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Before I make the appropriate motion, I would like to make manifest that the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, in passing this resolution, is not actually overstepping its authority. We understand that the appointment of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan Secretary does not need the concurrence of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan. What we are about to do is merely our acceptance, recognition, and welcome to this development that a person who has been working with the Sangguniang Panlalawigan has finally been promoted to the highest possible rank in the hierarchy of administrative personnel in the Sangguniang Panlalawigan. So it is showing our support and our endorsement to the appointment of Mr. Bernard Blanquit as the Secretary to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan. And I reiterate that we are not overstepping our jurisdiction. And with that, Mr. Chair, may I move to pass a resolution expressing strong support, endorsement, and concurrence for the appointment of Bernardo Blanquit Jr. as Secretary to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of the Province of Northern Samar. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Before ruling on the motion, Majority Leader.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. If the good sponsor of the proposed resolution, as introduced by the Honorable Don Abalon, would yield this representation, would like to join Honorable Abalon as this representation as co-sponsor, Mr. Chairman.
I yield, Mr. Chair.
Duly noted. Honorable Lope Idorado Jr. is recognized.
Likewise, Mr. Chair, if the good sponsor would yield to this manifestation of this representation, Mr. Chair.
I yield, Mr. Chair.
Duly
Thank you.
noted. Please put it on record. Honorable Lope Idorado Jr. is also a
Thank you.
co-sponsor with this proposed resolution, expressing strong support and endorsement to the appointment of
Thank you
Mr.
to-
Bernardo S. Blanquit Jr.
Thank you to the sponsor, Honorable Don M. Abalon. And Mr. Presiding Officer, I rise today to express my full support and respectfully manifest my co-sponsorship to the resolution endorsing the appointment of Mr. Bernardo Blanquit Jr. as Secretary to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Northern Samar. The position of Secretary is vital to the efficient and effective functioning of this august body. It requires not only competence and technical expertise, but also integrity, professionalism, impartiality, and deep understanding of legislative procedure and local governance. Mr. Bernardo S. Blanquit Jr. has demonstrated these qualities through his years of dedicated service and familiarity with the operations of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, make him well qualified to assume the responsibilities of this important office. As members of this legislative body, we rely heavily on the guidance and administrative support of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan Secretary to ensure the proper documentation of our proceedings, the safekeeping of legislative records, and the implementation of our legislative functions. I am confident that Mr. Balangkit possesses the competence and dedication necessary to discharge these duties with excellence. For these reasons, I wholeheartedly support and co-sponsor this resolution and respectfully urge my fellow members to extend their favorable consideration and approval. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Lope E. Dorado Jr.
Mr. Chair, you have the floor.
I'm hearing
May
something.
be recognized.
Honorable Gina Ong Silvano, are you saying something?
Yes, Mr. Chair, may I say something? I
Yes.
am also expressing my strong support for Mr. Bernard Balangkit. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable Gina Ong Silvano. Going back to the motion, the pending motion, there's a motion for the passage of a resolution expressing strong support and endorsement to the appointment of Mr. Bernardo S. Balangkit Jr., MPA, as Secretary to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of the Province of Northern Samar. Hearing no objection and or comments, said motion is hereby approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And while it has already been approved, maybe we can hear a few words from Mr. Balangkit himself.
May we hear to our Secretary to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Mr. Bernardo S. Balangkit Jr.
Good afternoon. I have been performing this job for 3 years and 6 months already, and as the saying goes, the thing speaks for itself. In fact, Board Member Liamak is here, and she can testify that I have performed well. The past set of Sangguniang Panlalawigan even enacted a resolution, or adopted a resolution rather, commending the performance of the OSSP under my watch. I am ready to continue my job because I love my job. Thank you so much for the support.
Thank you, Bernard, and congratulations for that short but emotional message. And of course, we know about We know of your competence. Thank you, Majority Leader.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, we now consider item small letter F under the other matters. We have municipal ordinances, resolutions, endorse the office of the Honorable Vice Governor, our presiding chair, and we refer to the appropriate committees. And considering we have 7 items, starting from item number 1 to 7, may I therefore move, Mr. Chairman, that the same be considered as read. And I move, Mr. Chairman, that the reading be dispensed with and considered it as read and incorporated into the records of our journals of proceedings in our session this afternoon. So move, Mr. Chairman.
There is a motion duly seconded to dispense with the reading and considered it as read and be incorporated in the journals of today's regular session, the 7 items under letter F of other matters. Hearing no objections, the motion is hereby approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, the Honorable Abalon would like to be recognized.
Honorable Don L. Abalan is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We all know that the 14 municipalities in the first district had already been declared as stable, as with stable peace and stable internal peace and security condition, together with 1 municipality in the second district. And soon, this coming 30 June 2026, there will be another municipality in the second district that will be declared as with stable internal peace and security condition. And the municipalities in the second district that had already been declared and will be declared are the municipalities of San Roque and Lauang. And with that, Mr. Chair, may I be allowed to introduce a proposed resolution, and later on I will ask the Majority Floor Leader to make the appropriate motion for the suspension of the rules to pave way for the immediate passage of the resolution. And this resolution, subject to the refinements of the details, is entitled A Resolution Declaring the First District of the Province of Northern Samar, together with the 2 municipalities of the second district, to be of stable internal peace and security condition. And with that, Mr. Chair, may I ask the Majority Floor Leader to make the appropriate motion for the suspension of the rules.
Thank you, Honorable Don L. Abalan, Majority Leader.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, as requested, may I respectfully move for the suspension of the internal rules, Mr. Chairman.
With that motion, duly seconded, internal rules suspended.
And thank you, Mr. Chair. And may I now make the motion, the motion. May I move for the passage of a resolution entitled A Resolution Declaring the Entire First District of the Province of Northern Samar, together with the municipalities of San Roque and Lauang in the second district, to be of stable internal peace and security condition. I so move, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion duly seconded for the passage of a resolution declaring the entire first district of Northern Samar and the 2 towns in the second district of Northern Samar, to wit San Roque and Lauang, to be under stable of internal peace and security. Hearing no objection, said motion is hereby approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Don L. Abalan. Majority Leader.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Before we proceed for the next item, which is the last item, may I so move for the suspension of our session?
Session suspended. July na, no? Kasi naka-upload
Free.
na tayo. No?
Friday.
Majority Leader.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. As we have already tackled all the agenda, in all the items in the agenda, the last item would be proper. May I move, Mr. Chairman, for the adjournment of our regular session until the next regular session, which will be scheduled on July 3, 2026 at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So move, Mr. Chairman.
With that motion, duly seconded, today's regular session is hereby adjourned until July 3, 2026 at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon.